go to date with ya.
Stay with me. You ain't gotta go, you could with me. We could hang out, do the day with me. You tryna be a man, it could stay friendly. We could do the beach, we could hang out. Get something to eat, go to my house. You could spend the night till we wake up. Do it all again, cause it ain't much. What is this love? What are we waiting for? Life can be tough. You need to stay with me all night till I sleep.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. Johnson with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
180.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Irving now. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. He can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
The drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
It's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Panther 60! Panther 60!
Shotgun now for Milrow. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Darnold. Ooh, put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and long. So they couldn't throw for it on third down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Takes this in at the 25. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. First and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
180!
From the gun, Mayfield. He stays up. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play block, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on the football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break. They finally get him to the ground.
Fires one deep down the right sideline.
You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that call.
Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Cowboy 80!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
You know, we love to talk about corners. Those corners that both love to tackle and cover. It's kind of the same thing with these defensive ends. Most of them love sacks. They love rushing the quarterback. But those that run down a toss play like that, they separate themselves from others.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Third and long. Here's Darnold. Completed over the middle. And this one won't get there. Looked good, but the stop is made just before he could get the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defense... In a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
On the jump.
On their own side, but only need an inch or two here, so they're going for it.
2. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Check out.
What a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
First and 10 from the 41. And off to Walker from the gun. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Play fake. Darnold. Caught on the comeback route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the
Go, Reed.
39-yard
Go.
line.
Ready. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
This drives him back out of field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Walker on first down. Has some space inside the 15. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up 6-0 here in the first. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Okay, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards. But the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
One splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Devin Duvernay to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. First down. Here's Baker. That's complete. Mike Evans. And they're going to be set up with a first down after a nice gain there as he's down by contact.
It's a gain of 20. And a Buccaneer first down.
Before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at first down here.
180, start.
They'll toss it here to Irving. A small 4-yard chunk there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
I don't mind that call on on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Baker now from the gun. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's the give to Irving. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
To play running back in this league, boy, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So that brings up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and lead teams for field goals,
and they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Hold the ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Okay, go. Cavity Lions.
Drive starts with an option, right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
when they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
With the kick comes out wide. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Come on, come on. Set. Fix the eagle, fix the eagle. Ready.
They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. After the play, somebody's shaking up, and oof, that is not somebody you want to lose. That is quarterback Jalen Milroe receiving the assistance. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Now Darnold off the play action. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Offense isn't moving here. They are going for this on 4th and 1.
Ready. We go, son.
They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover.
Coaches challenge you to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Mayfield to throw. Escapes the pocket. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Right side, this is Ibuka. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, the defense was ready for that throw, stopping him right in his tracks, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and short, Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. Mayfield's able to get him the 1st down before sliding to a stop.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his 1st catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
2nd down, Mayfield to pass. Finds him over the middle. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
3, 2. 70, Timberwolves. Steady.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They got out ahead of that one, and good thing, too. That effort, right? Just that pursuit, that want-to, may have prevented a big play, and instead, well, they nearly got him for a tackle for loss.
Real set.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Garvin with it on 3rd and short. Here's a screen out for Walker. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
And the Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. It's the Seahawks who have 1st and 10. Throwing now, off play action. It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. And again, it's Darnold. It's his running back. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Now run. First gives is Zach Charbonnet. Now that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Got it. Ready?
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Pack. Buffalo 18. Ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. That force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And the deficit stays at 7.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. Gets him on the end route. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him at the 38. First down throw here. Mayfield finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to take this to the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers will add to their lead at the end of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Return starts at the 9. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Mustang 19. Let's go.
Milrow with it on first. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. He'll wind up and hit it. This is caught inside the 15. That goes for 36 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
First and 10, Darnold. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. The intended target that time was Kenneth Walker. And it sets up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second and 10, Darnold. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So they're left facing third and long. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Gronk, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested captures, and he couldn't.
Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. Get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react, and then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Brings in the kick at the 9. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. Across midfield to the 45. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game. That's exactly what the doctor ordered.
Darnold and the Seahawks getting set to try for 2.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there. But get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Baker now off the play fake. Down the field, Evans has it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already to midfield. First and 10, it's a give to White. solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
This is Irving on second. Runs inside the 35. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Lady, we go set.
From the gun, Darnold. And the man is there to knock that away. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So 2nd down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled for no gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
70 Timberwolf.
No run from the gun. On the move, headed right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on it.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Complete out to the right. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he can move those chains.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Cowboy 80.
And Milrow goes into the slide with enough yardage there to pick up that 1st down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Ready?
They've got 1st down from the 31.
60 Bucks, 10, 19, 18, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Let's go.
Pistol now for Milrow. Connecting on the slant. All the way, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks shrinking the most popular route for teams to go to. Sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. From the gun, Mayfield. Chased out to his right. That's brought in downfield by Hutton. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
They left him wide open. It's complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
On 1st down, they're going to run with Irving. And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Running with Irving again on 2nd. Will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
It is just so hard, Kate, to get these chunk, explosive runs. But what it does now is it especially sets the table in prime scoring position.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
180!
Quick pass, right side, complete. And that's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 9-point advantage. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Buccaneers make it a 10-point ball game. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This ain't what you want. Project, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Go set.
Darnold now to throw. And in the hands of his running back, Walker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Go set.
From the 34. Here's a screen now for Walker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Vacates quickly left side. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And again, it's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. 3rd down, 1 yard to go.
Here we go, son.
Walker trying to run for the first. Looks fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
He takes it down to the 33. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Go, son.
Play fake, Darnold. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the Buccaneers' 41-yard line.
Get it. Viking 18.
Another try following the sack. The pass is caught by Horton. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops.
I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Dump off caught by his back. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. They can tack on 1 more now, bring things back to within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal to tie this game in the 4th.
Seahawks 32.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Johnson now on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10.
20. Stop.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Well, it's an excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11, and that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself. It's
a big strike downfield to Aguka. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47. They strike for 23 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down. Baker now from the gun. That's low and bounces short of his man.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
180! Watch out!
Running on second with White. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Watch out!
Third down, here's Mayfield. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. Riley Dixon, the one to kick it away. He has it at the 13. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker run. Romp's by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Darnold looking to throw. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go! Fix the eagle! Fix the eagle! Ready?
He'll throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The intended target there was Torrey Horton, and they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure. Let the cover guys go shut it down.
And he's just going to fair catch that one at the 24-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Catch made by Bucky Irving. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Irving here from the gun. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Buccaneers holding on to a field goal lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. in. This is Irving. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
46-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
180.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Back to throw. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted! And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead! Late in the game, Brock, the lead, and if this holds, the win are theirs off the biggest play we've seen all game defensively.
Okay, by this point in the game, you're
Rush coming off the edge, and they block it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown.
That is a sneaky little play here from the special teams unit. I know, you might be thinking, yeah, they lost the lead, but that block, you know what it does? It's kind of like life. We have energy givers and energy takers. And that one just gave a little energy back to the team, even though they're down and now got to fight back.
At their own 34-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
He'll look to throw it. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. At the 20. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Buccaneers, 35.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Johnson with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Getting right back to it after that interception. Forced out to his right. Looking middle, and Godwin's got it. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. They kick the running back in motion. 1st down, here's Baker. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. Trying again following the sack. He'll dump this one out to his running back, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That's timeout taken by the Buccaneers, and that's their final one. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. He's out of bounds before he can challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. Short pass brought in. And they crush it right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he's safely